This visualization illustrates the extent to which Black short story writers are routinely included in various types of anthologies, republish the works. This project uses visualizations to answer 3 questions related to the circulation of Black short fiction. How frequently are writers republished in anthologies? What stories are republished across 9 anthology types? And what years are there notable peaks with Black short stories being published? Pre-step, gathering your data.
So we're going to go to Google and go to the Texas Data Repository. And we are going to search African American short stories. And we are going to select the data set created by Dr. Ramsey. And you're going to download the option that is called comma separated values. The next thing you're going to do is open Tableau Publics. And you're going to drag and drop your data set into Tableau. So now that our data is in Tableau, we want to make sure that Tableau read our data right and correct any categories if they were read wrong. So for example, our anthology publication year, this is a year, it's not a number that can be averaged, so we have to change it to a string. And also with years, sometimes you can leave them as a string, but you might also need them to be a date. If you wanted to change it to a date, again, select this and scroll down to date. So here's our data in Tableau.
Step 1, create a word cloud.
And the first thing we're going to do is drag author from the dimensions menu to the rows column. And then we're going to drag measure values onto the middle of the screen. And now there's a number next to each writer's name, and it should populate depending on the amount of times his or her story has been republished. Next, you're going to click on the Show Me bar and select Tree Maps from the menu. The image has now transformed into a tree map that varies in size by how many times an artist was sampled. Next, navigate to the Marks card and click the drop-down menu and select Text. Next, drag Author Gender from the Dimensions tab onto the Color part of the Marks card. And next, you're going to title this, and you're going to center that. Press OK, and then title this Word Cloud. And here's our first visualization.
Step 2, create a bar chart.
And first, we're going to drag Anthology Type from the Dimensions menu and place it into the Columns bar. And next, we're going to drag Number of Anthologies from the Measures to the rows. The chart should now reflect a bar display for each type of anthology. Next, drag Source Title from the Dimensions menu and drop the field onto the chart. And next, we're going to drag and drop the following categories onto the tooltip option on the Marks card. Author, source title, and original publication year. And you can rearrange the order of the text on the tooltip to suit your liking. So if I wanted original publication year at the top, I would put it here, and now it appears first. And if we would like to switch this to a horizontal orientation, we're going to select this emblem here, and now it's horizontal. So we're going to title this, and we're going to center that. And we're going to label this bar chart. And here is our second visualization.
Step 3. Create a discrete area chart.
And we're going to go to Anthology Publication Year. And we're going to drag it from the Dimensions menu and place it into the Columns bar. And next, we're going to make sure that the dimension, Anthology Publication Year, is a date instead of a string for this particular visualization. Next, we're going to drag number of anthologies from the measures to the rows. And now, using the Show Me toolbar right here, we are going to select the area chart with the discrete option. So notice when we select area chart here at the bottom where it says for area charts, in parentheses it says discrete. Select that one. And here is our third visualization. We're going to title this, center that, press OK. Title this area chart, and here is our third visualization.
Step 4. Create a dashboard and save your work.
Make sure you select floating so that you can move your charts freely. You can change your size with the dial here. And first, we're going to add our word cloud and adjust it to your liking. If you have this problem where all of the words are shifted to one side, select this arrow for more options. Go to Fit, Entire View. And also, if you want to add a filter, again, go to this area, this arrow right here. Select Filters. Go to Count of 100 Anthologies and Black Short Stories, Volume 1. And now you have a filter that allows you to pull the tab from left to right and select the number of times a writer is included in the collection. Next, I'm going to add the area chart right here. And last, I'm going to add the bar chart at the bottom. Make sure there's enough space for all of your charts here. And because we want all of our charts to interact, we're going to select the charts and press Use as Filter for every chart we have. Use as filter, use as filter. And then we're just going to title this by going under Objects, selecting Text. You can make this whatever size you would like and whatever color you would like. And then we're going to save this by selecting this emblem here. Please. When you save it to Tableau, it may take a minute, but it's just working it out. And here is our visualization with all of our charts and our title. If it is cut off like this, press this emblem here, and then you will be able to see everything without it being cut off.
Step 5. Add color.
So the first thing we're going to do is change our background. And you do that by going to Format, Shading, and I'm going to select the third gray from the top and repeat that for all of our charts. Next, I'm going to change the dashboard shading. So I'm going to go to Format, Dashboard, and select the same gray. And now everything is seamless. Next, I'm going to change the color palette by going to the marks card and selecting color, edit colors. I want red and blue, so I'm going to assign red, blue, and for not applicable, I'm going to assign gray. Select apply. Okay. And for my area chart, I want this red, so I'm going to go to the marks card, select color. I'm going to pick this red here. And now in my dashboard, my charts are red and blue. But now I want my titles to match the colors. So I'm going to double click the title and I'm going to highlight it and select red here. Again, double click the title, highlight it, select red, and repeat that one last time. Double click the title, highlight it, select red. And then for our title for the entire visualization, do the same thing, highlight it, select red. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. And then I'm going to X out of format font because I want to add text. And a rule of thumb that I personally like to do is keep my text on hand in a document. So all I have to do is copy and paste. So I've copied my text, go to Objects, select Text, paste your text here. Make sure it's consistent with the color, the size, and the font you want. And I'm going to center this. And here is our text. If this happens where it has the lines underneath the underlined, double click it again, press OK, and that will get rid of those lines. Here's our completed data visualization on the circulation of African American short stories. We're going to save this, press save. If you've already saved it before, it is going to ask you if you want to rewrite it. Say yes. And our visualization is complete. Thank you for watching.